Assalamu How are you all, my dear students? Okay, students, please look at this picture carefully and tell me, can you divide the things into two groups? Yes, please quickly write your answer in the comment section so that I will come to know. Yes, that's great. You all are right. We can divide the things into two groups that are living things and non-living things. Now, the question arises that how can we differentiate between living and non-living things? Yes, please. If you have any idea, please tell me. Please write your answer in the comment section. I am waiting for your replies. Okay, students, these are the characteristics of living things on the basis of which we differentiate between living and non-living things. Now let's see what are these characteristics. The first characteristics is all living things can move. We all know that living things can move in one way or other. For example, there are few animals that can walk, while others run or fly in search of food or shelter. Okay, students, in previous slide, I told you that all living things move. But what about the plant? We all know that plant is also a living thing, but does it move or not? Yes, please quickly write your answer in the comment section.
Yes, that's great. You all have given the right answer. Plants are fixed at their places. They do not move, but they only move their parts. For example, if we see the sunflower, it moves with the movement of the sunlight. In the same way, if we observe the plant in the morning time, we will see that the leaves of plants bends towards the sunlight to prepare their food. Sorry for the distortion. Okay, let's move towards the next characteristics of living organisms. We all know that all living things breathe. Either they are plants, animals, or humans, they all need air to breathe. All these organisms are having different organs for breathing. Okay, students, can you tell me which organ do the human have for breathing? Yes, please quickly write your answer in the comment section. Then we will go further. Okay, I hope you all have brought down your answers in the comment section. Let's go towards the next slide and see what the slide is telling us about the breathing organ. Okay, so in most of the organisms, the breathing organ is lungs. Okay, students, do you know which organisms have lungs for breathing? Yes. Okay, if you know, do write your answers in the comment section. And if you don't know, go to the internet, search it, and then tell me. Okay? There are some other animals that do not have lungs for breathing, but they have gills. For example, fishes. We all know that fishes lives under the water and to breathe there they have a special organ that we call as gills. Okay, tell me how do amphibians breathe? Do they have lungs or do they have gills? Yes, which organ do they have for breathing? Right, amphibians have both lungs and gills. When amphibians are under the water, they breathe with the help of gills. When they come on the land, at that time they breathe with the help of their lungs. Getting students? It's mean that most of the organisms have lungs like humans, mammals, birds and reptiles, while fishes have gills for breathing. And in case of amphibians, they have both lungs and gills. Now, when they are underwater, they breathe with the help of gills, and when they are on the land, they breathe with the help of their lungs. Getting? Is there any confusion? If you have, you may ask me. How you will ask? Write your question in the comment section. I will definitely answer you. Getting ready? Shall we go towards the next characteristic? Wait, before moving towards the next characteristics, we have forgotten to discuss about the plant. Please tell me, what do you think? How do plants breathe? Which organ do they have? Either they have lungs, they have gills, or is there any other organ which the plant breathe through? Well, plants do not have lungs or gills. They have another organ that we call as stomata. Now, the question arises that what is stomata and where it is? Let's see in the next slide. Students, stomata are small pores that are present on the leaves of the plants, and through these pores the plant breathes. Now, the next characteristics of living things is all living things need food. Students, here another question arises that why living things need food? Yes, please, quickly tell me the answer. Why living things need food? The right answer is all living things need food to get energy, to grow, and to stay healthy. Animals get their food from different sources, like plants and animals. What they do? They consume different smaller animals or they also consume plant food. But what about the plants? How do they get their food? Students, plants do not consume other food. Plants make their own food using the energy of sunlight, water, and minerals. Now, how it happens, how plants make their food, we are going to discuss all these things in the upcoming lectures. Till now, you have to just keep in mind that all the living organisms need food, either they are plants or they are animals. But the difference is plants make their own food while animals eat others' plants and animals. Now, the next characteristics is all living things can feel. Students, all living things, either they're plants, animals, or human, they all can feel changes around them. They all feel hot, they all feel cold, even they also feel smooth and rough things around themselves. And the interesting thing is that they are also able to react to these changes. You can take the example of touch me not flower. Have you ever seen it? What happened when you touch it? Right, when you touch it, it suddenly closes. It closes its leaves or it closes its flower. Getting? Students, have you ever seen earthworm? Earthworms can also feel light. Now, question arises in our mind, how does it feel? Students, earthworm is having specialized cells on their outer skin, and through these specialized cells it can feel light and react accordingly. Next characteristic is all living things grow. Either they're plants, animals, or humans, they all grow. You must have observed the kittens. Have you ever seen the babies of cat? When they born, they are very small, but eventually, as the time passes, it grows and becomes an adult cat. You can also take the example of a plant. Have you ever grown a plant? What you do at the very beginning? You sow the seed in the soil and then you provide it water, you provide it sunlight, and gradually it starts growing. After a few days, you see that the leaves starts appearing from that seeds, and eventually the plant keeps growing and then it turns into a tree. It means that all living organisms grow, either they are plants, animals, or humans. Now, the last characteristics of living things is reproduction. All living things reproduce. Either they are plants, animals, or humans, they all reproduce. Now, the question that should comes in your mind is, what do we mean by reproduce? Do any of you have any idea? If yes, write your answer in the comment section. Now, have you wrote your answers? Okay, focus on the word reproduce. It comprises of two words. And what are these two words? One is re and the second one is produce. The word re means again and produce means to make or to create. So, from the word, we can say that reproduce means to produce again, to make again, okay? And we can also say to make something of their own kind, to make copies of their own kind. Getting students? What do we mean by reproduce? Reproduce means to make more of their own kind. Getting? Okay, let's have a quick recap of the lesson. Today we have discussed about the characteristics of the living things and what are its characteristics. Living things can move, they can breathe, they need feed, they feel, they reproduce and they all grow. I hope there isn't any confusion. But still, if there is any confusion or you have any question, you may ask me through the comment section. I will definitely answer you. Getting students? Okay. So see you in the next lecture. Till then, take very good care of yourself and Allah Hafiz.